A woman got pregnant from oral sex. That's what her mouth say. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for watching news you may have missed. The Washington, D.C. Council voted to eliminate criminal penalties for possession of marijuana, but smoking it is still a crime. About a quarter of the states have fully decriminalized marijuana. D.C. Mayor Vincent C. Gray warned that removing the threat of jail time could lead to widespread public smoking of weed. Instead, the D.C. Council voted to make possession of the drug a civil offense, like getting a parking ticket, but to keep smoking in public a crime with a reduced maximum jail sentence of 60 days instead of what it is, 6 months. Proponents said the council had gutted the bill's intended effect of protecting low-income African Americans, who, according to a recent study, account for 9 out of 10 arrests for simple weed possession, even though blacks account for less than half of the city's population. Now, I'm old school when it comes to this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think if you got weed, you broke the law, you go to jail. We got enough problems dealing with DUIs. Now there's something else to combat. But I guess it's a sign of the times. But it is kind of stupid to penalize for smoking, but not possessing. What do you think the possessors of weed are gonna do with it?
What's that?
That's marijuana.
What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. It's against the law to smoke it.
I'd like to order a toy seems to be a statement you would make to a mail order company that sells toys. But at a Pittsburgh McDonald's, Shantia Dennis was selling heroin to people who said the magic phrase, "I'd like to order a toy." Shantia denied doing anything wrong as she was led away in handcuffs, but undercover cops bought 10 bags of heroin in stamp-sized packets, and they found another 50 bags on her person. But she didn't do anything wrong. A man sued his ex-girlfriend when he found out that she had secretly used his sperm to conceive a child. Now, a judge ruled that the woman's actions could not be viewed as criminal because the man had given his sperm to her on a voluntary basis. Now, Dr. Richard Phillips sued Dr. Sharon Irons several years ago. Dr. Phillips said that his former girlfriend, Dr. Irons, deceived him by stealing his semen that she got through oral sex. The woman used Dr. Phillips' sperm to get pregnant without his knowledge. They split up, and Dr. Phillips didn't know about the baby. He found out about the baby after Dr. Irons filed a paternity suit. He was ordered to pay $800 a month in child support. Dr. Phillips accused his former lover of calculated, profound personal betrayal and required compensation for the moral damage. Dr. Irons did not plead guilty. She claimed she didn't do anything wrong. She added that Dr. Phillips' feelings could not be considered a reason for a lawsuit. The court agreed with her arguments, but Dr. Phillips refused to give up and filed an appeal. The Illinois Appeals Court has finally acknowledged the rightfulness of Dr. Phillips. The court ruled that Sharon Irons had a sexual affair with Richard Phillips to obtain his semen. Oral sex eventually resulted in pregnancy, which is obviously impossible, and testifies to her premeditated and fraudulent intentions, but the judge says that it was not correct to accuse her of sperm theft because ejaculation was a gift of the plaintiff. Furthermore, there was no agreement that the original deposit would be returned upon request. We live in a stupid world. I mean, was the intent of the sex to conceive a child? Obviously, no, it was oral sex. That should be the determining factor. I mean, semen isn't a gift, it's a result of sex, so intent should be a big deal in this. Regardless, he does have to help take care of the child. The child's an innocent party, but it's the intent of the sex, and obviously oral sex, there's no intention to get pregnant. That's how they need to look at it. Christopher Rivera Amaro was a man that loved to box. He was shot and killed recently, and his family told the funeral home that they wanted to stress his boxing. His record was 5-15. When mourners came to his service at a community center, there was Chris propped up with a yellow hood on his head and wearing sunglasses and blue boxing gloves. People were climbing in the ring that was set up to take pictures standing next to him. I can't make this up. The man is propped up in the corner of a boxing ring with boxing gear on and sunglasses taking pictures. Good thing he didn't work in porn. I got pictures down below. That's all I got. Follow me on social media. The links are below in the description, right below the thumbs up button that you should click if you don't mind. If you subscribe, man, look here. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony Scott.